Welcome, race fans, to This Weekend Racing for July 12, 2019, and now for the latest. NASCAR explained the reason behind stopping Sunday's race at Daytona. Chief Racing Development Officer Steve O'Donnell says, referring to the restart, every indicator we had was that we weren't going to be able to do that, and kind of said enough is enough, and for the safety and sake of everybody, unfortunately had to call the race. The race was made official at 3:18 p.m. Eastern Time, according to NBC Sports, with 33 laps to go. As a result, a first-time winner in the Cup Series, driver of the 77, Justin Haley, in his third Cup Series start. Haley became the leader during the last caution, which came out for a 17-car pileup, and while under caution, the lightning moved in, and then the rain. Haley waited for NASCAR's decision for 2.5 hours. The 77 car, now fielded by Spire Motorsports, originally Furniture Row Racing. This was the second win for Chevy of the season. The first Chevy win was Chase Elliott in Talladega. Another DQ Xfinity Series, the number 10 team driver AJ Allmendinger, who finished third in last Friday's Xfinity Series race at Daytona. The 10-car failed post-race inspection issue with engine vacuum seal. Ross Chastain won last Friday's Xfinity Series race. Now, the week before, Chicagoland Christopher Bell's third place finish was disqualified for the 20-car failing post-race inspection, and Ross Chastain's Truck Series win at Iowa was disqualified as well. Now, in the Xfinity Series, the 22 team, this was after Thursday's practice session, the 22 team was handed an L1 penalty for an illegal body modification. That's Team Penske right there. And crew chief Brian Wilson was escorted from the garage. This was after Thursday's practice, as mentioned. In addition, the 22 team loses 10 driver points, the driver Austin Cindric, and loses 10 owner points, plus a $10,000 fine, plus a one-race suspension for the 22 crew chief. Austin Cindric had a best lap of 175.97 miles per hour. And in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series, the 52 truck was confiscated on Thursday. Driver of the 52, Stuart Friesen. The 52 was confiscated by NASCAR after the sanctioning body found that the 52 was not acceptable. Later, NASCAR confirmed that it was a firewall issue. The team was allowed to use a backup truck for Thursday night's race. And we have a first-time winner in the Truck Series from last night. Driver of the 17, Tyler Ankrum from Crossley Racing, the 17 truck, previously fielded by Red Horse Racing. Now, Brett Moffitt had the lead and ran out of fuel with 2 to go. So, Tyler Ankrum, first-time winner in Kentucky last night. There are 3 races remaining in the Truck Series regular season. NASCAR President Steve Phelps talking about NASCAR's future last weekend, mostly talking about 2021, new cars, race lengths, and the anticipated 2021 schedule. Phelps did point out that races would not be cut from the 2021 schedule, saying he does not anticipate races being cut, however, is looking to shorten the length of races, but points out that NASCAR is on track for the Gen 7 cars, and it is unlikely that there will be a new manufacturer before 2022. NASCAR plans on announcing the 2021 schedule on April 1st. Kyle Busch is a 2019 ESPY Award winner recipient, the Excellence in Sports Performance Yearly Award, recognizing individual and team athletic achievement and other sports-related performance. Kyle Busch stats, career stats, according to driveraverages.com, 516 races, 55 wins, 193 top 5s, 284 top 10s, 375 top 20s, 29 poles, and led a total of 16,021 laps. Currently in the 2019 season, 4 wins, 10 top 5s, and has 682 points in the Cup Series driver standings, currently sitting in second place. In first place, Joe Logano with 700 points. Now, this is as of today, Friday, July 12th. Of course, we have the Kentucky race coming up on Saturday night. All right, one more. The PJ1. Yes, everybody knows the PJ1 compound, the sticky compound used to help the cars with grip, is being applied to Kentucky, New Hampshire, and Pocono. This comes after criticism after the last Pocono race back in June, At Pocono, the PJ1 will be applied on the third lane in turn 1, the second lane in turn 2, and the third lane in turn 3, and will be applied using the Tire Dragon. Pocono Raceway CEO Nick Igdalski tells NBC Sports in reference to the June race, saying, I was along line with everybody else. It could have been better. So that's why we're doing it. If I thought it was the best race Pocono had to offer, we wouldn't be putting anything on the track. But obviously, we have some room for improvement with the current package. Also points out that he was actually planning on thinking about adding PJ1 for a couple of years. Now, this applies to the next 3 races, including this weekend at Kentucky, the New Hampshire race scheduled for July 21st, and the Pocono race scheduled for July 28th. That would be the Monster Energy Series. And of course, the Truck Series will be in Pocono next weekend. Actually, on the 27th, I'm sorry. Thank you, for race fans, for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretto for the Motorsports Radio USA podcast, motorsportsradio.net, the home of motorsports talk.